I remember walking outside to the front lawn, and you like looked up, and like far away, you could just see black smoke like rising.
I 6 months before 9/11, I smoked a joint on top of the World Trade Centers.
We're back for another soup sandwich.
Soup sandwich!
Good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. So I have a question for you guys. How old do you feel?
21. Maybe 19.
Depends on the day.
21?
19.
How old do you feel right now?
Right now, I feel like 19, 20.
Wow. I wonder why we elicit such a young,
I feel my age.
inspirational breed. You feel 40?
Yeah. No, so it depends on the day.
Is that young for you?
I mean, I think 40. I think 40 is the new 30, right?
I feel 30.
Right.
I feel 30.
30 is the new 21.
I feel 31.
I think it's fucking weird. Like, we have a friend that's outside the studio right now that he's like, I mean, he's 40, he's my age, and he dates like 25-year-olds. I think it's normal. Obviously, that happens a lot, but I don't know what I would talk to 23-year-old about, 24-year-old about. I think he's dating a 22-year-old right now. I'm like, what the f?
More girls are mature than men, though, at that age.
Not that much.
We should.
Maybe for him, but not for me. This dude outside.
Let me see your bank account. And we'll
we should
decide.
bring him in
He's
there.
dumber than a box of goddamn hammers.
Let me see your bank account, and then we
My
can
bank
decide
account?
how mature I am.
Yeah,
You'll
see,
never
that's
see
what
my
we're doing.
bank
That's what we're doing.
You'll never see my bank account.
You want to bring him in?
Yeah.
Guest one, E.
All right, come on.
Guest one.
Hey, go get that chair.
Take your glasses off your head. You look like a whole idiot.
Not a half idiot, but a whole one.
Just keep it all. We're just keep it all. We're just drinking Stella's today. We are. Eric's not. Originally, Stella Artois is the oldest brewery that is still producing the first beer that they ever made, and that sells it commercially.
Wow, thank you, Grandpa, for that
Yeah,
fucking
like 1340.
history lesson.
No, that's
It's
like
actually-
grandpa. That's your like great grandpa.
Yeah, it's like 1300 something.
Yeah,
I'm glad you brought that up.
yeah.
The theme for today's episode is how much
Fucking
older you
grandpas?
are than me.
Oh,
How much older you are than me?
So we talked a lot about how we view different shit because we're different ages. So like some of this is that we've experienced and how we've experienced differently, stuff that we've all experienced, how we experience it differently at different ages and stuff. How, a little bit about Atlanta, a little bit about college, a lot of basic stuff. I want to start off asking you, how old do you feel?
19, 20.
You're 19.
I feel a 19, 20.
I don't know, it depends on the day, typically.
Oh,
I mean,
10
sometimes I
years
feel
ago.
a lot older, and then when I get around you youngsters, I get really, really, really feel young, like 35.
That's young.
Why do you feel so young?
Why do I feel young?
Yeah.
You know,
Just
I just feel like
vibrant
I'm in
energy.
my prime. I'm in my energy. Still doing the same job I was
You
doing.
think you're still in your
at
prime?
that age. I am still. In
It
my prime.
reminds me of when they asked.
I'm still in my 20s, bitch.
It reminds me when they asked Doc Holliday in Tombstone. They were like, Wyatt Earp was like, "Oh, I'm retired," and Doc Holliday said,
I'm
not me. I'm in my prime."
I'm still in my prime. That's exactly what I do. It's exactly my game.
I
Play for blood.
feel 30. I feel like we feel the opposite of each other.
Yeah, I don't feel old until I am hungover and I can't wake up the next morning.
That'll
Then I feel
that'll
old.
get you feeling old for sure.
How old do you
Then I feel
feel?
like shit.
Jay's giving us a generous background about you, by the way.
Yeah, hopefully a good one.
No, I just said when we started talking about the age and you walked in, I was like, I don't see how you date like 22 and 25-year-olds because they were getting pizza out of the pizza line 4 years ago. You know what I mean? I'll take a sweet tea with my pizza line, you know?
I'll tell you the story. We were actually laying in bed the other day, and she said, "What was one of the most dramatic experiences in your life?" And I was like, I don't know, probably 9/11. Maybe that's a memorable one. And she's like, "What were you doing?" I said, "Well, I was laying in bed, and my buddy called, and he come over and smoked a joint with me, and we're sitting there watching the planes land into the building. You know, I was 19. She goes, "God, I think I was still in the baby carriage." And I was like,
Damn.
Get out.
It
You
hit
were?
me.
Get
Yeah,
out.
It hit me. I was like,
I was in
"Oh,
kindergarten.
Yeah.
man." So,
How old are you?
I was in 4th grade. I remember because I was getting checked for lice.
Oh my
And the
God.
nurses thing, like, you know, like how they do that, like, random thing in middle school or elementary school, they checked your hair for lice. And then I remember I lived in Jersey at the time. So my dad was on a train to the Pentagon, actually. That's when we had, like, the big brick phones, like, not like the phones that we have now.
She meant brick.
I said brick.
No, you said Brooke.
Cedric.
okay. Roll it back.
Cedric.
We call it the Zach Morris phones,
But I remember my mom came pick me up from school. She looked terrified. She was like, get in the car. And I was like, why the hell am I getting? Like, do I have lice? Like, what the hell? Like, why am I getting picked
That's
up?
what you
early?
thought?
For a minute. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And then we get home. My dad got home finally, like hours later. And then I just remember them all in the living room just staring at the TV. And I like had no idea what was going on. And then they were just like staring. But then I remember walking outside to the front lawn, and you like looked up, and like far away you could just see black smoke like rising.
6 months before 9/11, I smoked a joint on top of the World Trade Centers. So that's how old I was. I was 21. I was there 6 months before, and I was there 6 months later. It was weird too.
I was there a couple.
6 months later, you know, I was there, and people were still carrying around signs, going, "Have you seen this person?" It was really super sad.
Well,
it was super sad. Me and my friend were walking around. I was like, "This is fucking wild."
I always watch documentaries, and then I went to the like Ground Zero, and like you walk through the memorial of everything. It's just fucking horrible.
Yeah, me and the girls did that. Me and Allison and the girls went to Ground Zero with the waterfall and thing. We did that.
Did you go in the museums?
2 years ago, 3 years ago? No, I wasn't waiting in that fucking line.
Well, I went in the side places, and it's like fucking sad. And then the other weekend we watched the movie Worth. Have you ever seen the movie Worth?
No,
it's on Netflix.
but I know what it's about.
It's like, how much is your life worth? Like a CEO.
They were paying off people
Yes.
Based on insurance and claims and all this, and
because they didn't want them to sue.
Yeah.
They didn't want them to sue the airline companies, because if they sued the airline companies, they'd go bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
To transition us into what we're talking about with our episode, that is a perfect example.
Trail.
No, it's not really. It's not really, because we all experienced that at different points in our life and experience it in a really fucking different way. A lot of these things are the exact same type of things, like all places or events or things that we experience in different eras. So first we're going to play a little game. This is all about Atlanta. So there's 5 like really, really big brands, like the biggest brands that have ever came out of Atlanta. The stuff that you see on TV, sponsor huge events. I'm going to give you 3. We're going to alternate. I'm going to give you 10 guesses.
Okay.
For every one that we don't get in the 10 guesses, we're all going to drink.
Okay.
All right.
By the
I'll
way, I told you one of these. You're like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
There's your free one. So you go first.
UPS.
No.
UPS is in Atlanta.
Coca-Cola.
It's not. You can pull it up, actually, if you want.
Coca-Cola.
It started in Atlanta.
Shut up.
No, it didn't.
It's headquartered, but it's not.
Okay.
Tell me I'm right. Coca-Cola.
Yes, you are right.
Coca-Cola. All right, keep this.
I know an easy one.
There's Coca-Cola. What is it?
Delta.
Delta. Love it. Keep this.
God, Jay. Do you know Atlanta or no? Do you live here?
I do.
UPS was headquartered in Atlanta originally for their first ever headquarters, but the people and the company started somewhere else. I had to Google it.
Germany.
Ooh, I know another one. Hurry up.
All right, you guess.
So Def.
No.
Varsity.
And that counts. All
The
right.
Varsity.
No.
Well, the Varsity is a huge
Jermaine
thing.
Dupri.
Oh, well, it's not out of the 5 I picked. So, and it's
wow.
not anywhere fucking close to
Gonna
the
go
size
with-
of these 3.
Gonna go with Waffle House.
That's a good one, though.
That was a good
Still
one.
nowhere close to the size of these 3.
Zaxby's.
You're not
Zaxby's
your
not
turn.
Atlanta.
All right, we're 6 guesses in, and we have 3 left. So think big brands.
Wait, fast food. Are we getting colder or
No.
hotter to what we need to be?
Fast food does not.
Spanx is out of Atlanta.
No, fast food, Spanx is nowhere fucking close to the size of these guys.
Well,
No,
duh.
for sure.
And the
but,
rest of them are. The rest of these 3 are.
but she's
So-
richer than the
Well,
CEOs
you're
of the-
3.
She's not richer than Delta.
No, she's richer than the main person.
That's what
at
I'm
Delta
saying. The
by
biggest
fucking
brands.
far.
I'm not
Isn't
talking
it
about
a
the
he?
richest person. No,
Spanx
Sarah
is a he.
Blakely, and she
Sarah
is
Blakely.
fucking stupid rich.
Yes, she's a billionaire.
You've got
Smart.
3 guesses
Ash-
left,
no,
and I'm
no,
telling
that's
you, really big brands, really big, some of the biggest in the world. Don't guess anything that's not.
Okay.
Okay. You told me that you gave me one earlier, and I agreed with you, and
Yeah.
you didn't guess that one.
No, I said UPS. That's the one I told you the other day.
Oh no, that's not the one we were talking. We also talked about another one. All right, 3 guesses.
Well, Home Depot,
Love it.
definitely.
Love
that
it.
That was the next one.
All right,
I mean, I could name a lot of them. So Def is definitely out of Atlanta.
they definitely are.
Jermaine Dupri.
Absolutely.
Isn't that So Def? Jermaine Dupri? I think so. It's been a long
I
time.
would hope so, because you just like gave him a dab.
Yeah,
So
I still can give him a dab, even though that wasn't his.
Fuck.
We've
Let me
got two
think.
guesses. Stuff you can see anywhere. See them everywhere all the time.
FedEx?
No, one
No,
guess
it's Memphis.
I was gonna say SunTrust, but I'm
No,
not sure that's.
I love how you
Truist.
tried to get a reprieve out of not actually guessing it too.
me.
No, him. I was gonna say this, but I'm not actually gonna.
No,
use it.
I was gonna say it, but I'm not
Ooh,
going
I
to.
think I might have my third guess.
Hmm.
Hurry up.
You've guessed 7
Go.
times.
Do it.
Coors Light.
No.
Damn.
Coors Light,
It's definitely in Colorado.
Rockies Mountain,
Fuck. Sorry, I was thinking of the
Coors
Braves
Field,
You should have just said Stella Artois.
Cox Communication,
Cox.
Turner, yeah, CNN, Turner.
Mhm.
I didn't even think about seeing
How
it.
did you miss the Cox part?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Ah!
2 drinks. I'll kill my beer. These are mine. We're keeping score.
Okay, but what is COX?
Cox Communications?
Cox Communications, the media company. Like,
It's a Ted Turner company.
yeah, it's
Is it
like
bad?
a
I've never
fortune.
heard of that.
No.
Not really, but it is all the network, Cartoon Network.
And that's bigger than the varsity?
Let me look dissect.
Yes.
Yeah. All of these are different shit that we've all experienced in Atlanta. If you've drank here or been drunk before
At
here,
this place.
we drink.
Okay.
And I'm going to take turns letting you pull them out of the bowl.
We drink or like the person drinks?
Oh, we're all going to drink.
Okay.
We're all going to drink. You don't have to just fucking pound your beer, you know. You drink as you feel fit, but I'll let you pull first. Don't look in there. Then
Do I
read
need
it.
to look at it?
No, yeah, read it.
Atlanta Motor Speedway. So if I've been drunk there, I drink?
Yeah, everybody.
I've
If
never
you've been
drank
drunk
there.
at Atlanta
What?
Motor Speedway, you've
Never
never
been
been
there.
then you don't have to drink.
I didn't either.
You never went to like Rockfest? Or anything like
I really
that?
want to go
If
to
you got these
NASCAR,
right,
but
keep
no,
them.
I've never
Keep
been there.
these.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
pissed
put
at
those
mine.
in the middle. You can put these
I don't want to be
in the
number 6.
middle. All right. Don't look in there.
Pont City Market.
Pont City Market, love it.
Definitely drink there.
Cheers.
They got good food places there.
I ate this one like squash. Like,
You're
thing.
not-
It was
not a squash fan?
disgusting.
Easy. Hartsfield, Jackson.
6 a.m.
Are you not? You're
They
not
open
doing it?
at.
I mean, I made them all.
on the way to Mexico.
Do they open at 6 a.m. or is it 7 a.m.?
Centennial Olympic Park. Yes.
I feel like I have. Maybe not. I don't know.
I was also I was there the day before the bombing. Not that day.
They used to play On the
My
Bricks. I
parents
remember
watched it.
99X used to have
Ooh,
I
On
was
the
little.
Bricks.
I was 1, I think.
Huh?
It happened in 92, right?
96.
The
Okay,
On
I
the
was
Bricks
4.
concert series they had.
Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
Like
Yeah.
Chevelle and MC there and all them guys would be there. Cold.
That's it. The battery.
Should we take double for the other weekend that we had?
No.
I feel like these are pretty easy places to drink.
This is
Indeed.
An easy. You're just trying to get us drunk.
Except
who
for
went
that
last?
AM at Atlanta Motor.
She did. Battery, yeah.
United.
United game. There, some of them are sports as well.
I went there and I drank there, but no,
United.
I didn't get drunk.
United
there.
Airways. I mean, I should have brought another beer. We're gonna be doing a lot of drinking.
They're down there.
Down there. We came prepared.
Dose.
Oh shit, man. Tabernacle.
Love it.
I don't think I've ever drank there.
How could you go there and not drink?
I don't think I've ever even been there.
You should
Actually-
go. It's a great venue.
They're having a concert
Definitely
Saturday,
have never been there.
and you have to wear your mask while you're in the fucking place.
God
So
almighty.
weird.
This shows my age if I'm drinking everyone's
I've
time.
never been
Hold on.
the East Lake PGA
East Lake.
Tour. You been there?
I just went there this
Last
past year.
weekend, yeah.
Fucking drink that beer.
Past
son.
year.
You want
It's
me to
like
throw that
last 2 weekends ago.
out? I got a trash can. You want me to throw it out?
Yeah, this past year. Yeah.
Let's take some pauses in between each one if we have stories.
Falcons.
Love it.
I mean, who can't drink to the Falcons? They're horrible.
I pants this guy
The Falcons
when it
can't
smoked.
drink
When
good
I smoked,
Falcons.
when I smoked, this is more than 10 years ago. So because we were outside smoking, because I quit smoking 10 years ago. And there's this guy that had just jogging pants on. And
Congrats, by the way.
He was talking a lot of shit, and he just had jogging pants on. So I pantsed him like 3 different times.
Do you
It
want
was
to see
awesome.
his dick or like?
Yeah, he was being a big time cocksucker.
No, I'm saying, do you want to see his dick?
No, I did it ass out, so I didn't do it from the front. I did it from the back. I wanted to see
So
his
you
butt.
like it from the back? Got it.
Have you been to a game recently?
I'm going to London to watch the game.
Well, I meant like at the Falcons
Surprised
game.
you're not wearing your shirt today. Again.
No, that's the first time nobody in the world seen that.
So they have this thing called Find Freddie the Falcon. You get up in the announcer's booth where they have the cameras and all that, and you have to find Freddie in the stands. So I was walking from the bathroom to the suites or something, and this guy walked up and goes, "Hey man, I need you to find Freddie the Falcon." I'm like, "What does that? I don't know what does that mean, man? I don't know what you're talking about." This is at a Monday night game against the Giants last year, or 2 years ago.
I can just imagine how you reacted after being approached with that question.
Yeah, after being halfway drunk and not know what he's talking about, he's like, "Find Freddie the Falcon." I'm thinking, all right, well. So anyways, he drags me into the booth where they're actually recording the game. I get on the camera, and I got all this on video too, and I'm having to find Freddie, and I find him in like 10 seconds.
Wow.
And
What'd they give you?
He holds the record.
A signed Calvin Ridley helmet.
No shit.
But the kicker, it's a mini.
Oh, God.
So I can't even wear it. So.
You can't wear it. Were you gonna wear it?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Every damn day.
How cool would that be to walk around the Falcons game with a helmet on?
Did you go? Did you go to my office? Did you see what I bought yesterday at that event? Mike Tyson boxing glove signed.
Swear to God.
And a Matt Ryan signed thing too.
Which Justin said he'd
Swapping
wipe his
that
ass
card.
with that.
What?
The Matt Ryan poster.
Justin who?
Justin, man, our buddy Justin.
Oh, Justin. That Justin Long. Yeah, I'll say his last name.
Not the short one.
Fuck
I
him.
didn't want to say that. Matt Ryan listens.
Go ahead, Bree. Don't look at him.
I was looking at what's left.
Why?
Because why not? You can't look at him.
He's got to pull one
I
next.
know, so stop looking at him.
She already knows she's going to drink on every
Tim,
single
She already
one.
knows we're drinking every time.
I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm drinking every time on this.
We're drinking every time.
Piedmont Park. Yes.
Hell
Love it.
yeah. St. Patrick's Day.
None
was
of
fun
these-
as hell.
None of these I've drank. United. I've drank one time at that because I only went to 2 games. So
St. Patrick's Day at Piedmont Park.
no, multiple times.
So much
'Cause I
fun.
went to 2 games.
Is it really?
So much fun.
There's not anywhere that I haven't just got drunk once at these places.
Park Tavern at Piedmont Park. It turns all green. It's so much fun.
Pull one.
I slept there during
Piedmont
Music Midtown. Back when it used to be good. Now it's not.
Park Tavern. I'm not looking.
You already looked.
I mean, I already know what all of them are, but yeah. Ooh, Braves.
Love it.
Isn't
All
that
three-
the
all
same
three
thing as
stadiums.
the Battery?
I had that to talk about.
Isn't that the
All three
same thing
stadiums.
as the
Have you been to
Battery?
all three?
Isn't that the same thing as the
I only
Battery?
got to the last 2.
No, all 3 stadiums.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I only
The
went to the last
battery's
2.
outside. Braves are inside, so.
Listen, Bree, they're saying all
It's
3
not the same.
stadiums, so it's
All-
Atlanta, Fulton County, the TED, and then Battery.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. I've only been to the Ted and the Battery.
I was 16 when
So
they
have I.
blew that
What was
other
the
one
other
up,
one?
so.
It was Turner Field on
Atlanta,
the Battery.
Atlanta Fulton Stadium.
Fulton.
Yeah.
Atlanta Fulton County.
What is that?
It's actually
So
weird.
so in
Trying to figure out.
96 they
It was when
they,
the year I was born is when
they had
blew it up.
that they had that the TED Turner Turner
I was
Park
born.
and then that one, but in 96 they blew the Atlanta Fulton County Stadium up and
Made it Turner Field?
they had them both during the Olympics because they used them, and then
Okay.
after the Olympics left, they blew that one up. But where the parking lot is at the TED is the old stadium, and they have the bases. They have where the home run ball hit with Hank Aaron. It's in the parking lot.
I thought Turner Field now is Georgia State's.
It is.
It is, but
It
he's
is.
talking
But
about
that parking lot
the one
still
before
has
that.
all
Oh,
the
the
stuff
same.
that you.
Do they still have the blue lot there? Because that's.
Well,
that
actually,
was
the
my
parking lot
favorite
has
thing.
turned into condos now.
Oh, that's sad.
They built a bunch of condos up.
I remember,
Over the whole field?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I remember when
Damn,
the
I didn't know
Battery
that.
was being built, and I was so against the Battery. I was not for it because I was I'm such a Turner Field girl. I like the blue lot. You like to pregame. Nobody pre-games anymore. Nobody.
I hated that
beer
too,
pong
but then once I
outside.
saw the Battery, I was
Battery,
like, damn.
I was like, damn.
Yeah. I felt
Fuck
the
the
same. I
pregame.
felt the same way as you, but because I liked Ted Turner, I liked it being called Ted Turner.
And then once I went to sport, I hate Truist. I hate that name.
It's the worst name ever.
Yes.
Welcome to Truist Field.
Mine made me my
We truly break
SunTrust
your heart.
canceled my SunTrust app the other day. Made me download the Truist app.
Truist.
Well, we
Motherfucker.
What
truly
you got?
break your heart in playoffs.
This is a good
Marta.
one. Marta. I have drank on Marta.
I have drank on Marta. It was on the way to Turner Field.
Love it.
Mine was on the way back from the Falcons game.
Same. Almost every time.
And it was one time I parked at Hightower, and I was like,
Let me pull one.
No more.
Bucket.
Ooh. I'll just finish my beer on that one because
Love it.
that's a sad one.
God, I was 18 when I drank it there, I think.
This is the last one.
I think there might be one more.
Thrashers.
Ooh,
Yes.
I've been to the Thrashers game. I've never drank at the
I
Flash
was about to say,
game.
you gonna pop it for me?
Love it. Never drank at the
I
Thrashers.
see them nails. Just making sure.
Thank you.
I imagine you can do it.
Hawks, cuckoo, cuckoo. Went to the playoff game. It was fucking amazing. We won, and then we lost. Shocking.
All right. What we got
We're
next?
very Atlanta.
Yes.
What has changed the most about Atlanta?
Buckhead's changed.
You can throw those.
Wow.
There's more murders.
Everybody tied, so there was
There's
no
more
loser.
murders.
You can throw yours in there. More murders. The fuck ever.
There
There's
is.
definitely a lot more crime.
Thank
There's
you.
a lot-
That's what I
More
said.
fucking news.
No, there's more crime. That's not.
That
that's
is.
not
How
true.
much more
A
crime?
lot.
A lot
No,
more
there's not.
crime.
A lot. Yeah.
A lot.
Atlanta was the South. It was nice. Everybody was very hospitality. Every yeehaw.
But Buckhead in
Now
that
Buckhead
community
is like,
was one of the safest, and now it's not.
now it's like breaking news. 5:00 p.m.
a lot of carjackings.
Another
Murders, not so much, but carjack the theft rate.
Do you
is-
not follow ATL Scoop where that one guy literally?
I got that on
hit-
my notifications. It
When
pops
is
up
the
every
last-
time. I do
What-
not have that. I'm just fucking.
When
with
is
you.
the last time you've seen a murder or a carjacking?
A girl was just killed in Buckhead. She was a
On the
bartender. Was
news.
just killed literally like a week or two ago. She
You
was
saw it
just
on your
killed.
phone.
Saw it on.
So if you
Saw it on the
unsubscribe to all those news channels, how much news would you? How much crime
I work in a
would you see in
sports
Atlanta?
bar where Fox and everything is playing on
And
the
if
TVs.
you didn't see that, how much crime
You
would
wouldn't,
you
but
see?
that-
in
I don't
Atlanta?
know until I get
You
murdered.
fucking wouldn't.
You wouldn't know it if you got murdered.
You don't
either.
know about anything
You'd be
unless you
dead.
turn on the TV or your phone. You don't know about anything.
What?
Literally social media.
Yes,
saw,
I do. Yes, I do.
What,
Absolutely
you have
do.
pigeons that fly?
I
you
go out there and
fucking
live.
letters?
I go out there and
No,
live
they
my
show his
own
head
life.
in words.
You don't get everything you know from your fucking phone.
Most of it.
You do.
I can imagine a bunch of
About
guys.
Go all the goddamn crime in Atlanta.
I can imagine a bunch
There
of dudes
is-
come into the bar and are like,
I have seen
you
the
heard what
crime in
happened?
Atlanta. I have been
I mean,
to
it's
the
not
fucking
as
crime in
bad as
Atlanta.
fucking Chicago.
60%.
Fuck you.
So
That's more than 50.
60 is more than 50.
that's during the
breaking
fucking
news.
It's also more than
COVID.
59, just in case you're wondering.
Yes, it's a little bit more than 59. Yeah,
Okay,
but
did
it's
you
not more than
see
69.
ATL Scoop, there was a guy that
No,
literally,
I didn't
don't
because
know.
I don't read the fucking news on my
It's
phone
not
every
the
day.
fucking news. I
It
don't look
is.
at the newspaper on my phone either. I'm saying it's
Does
on
it-
social media.
Okay, and it tells you about a story.
No, it's
Hey,
a
we have
video.
news for you, Bree.
No,
That's
it's
almost
a-
how they introduce it
It's
to
a
you.
video.
Oh,
It is news though. He's right.
well, you have news for you in video
Wow,
form.
you're pissing me off.
No,
I'm
it's
about to show
it's
you
actually
now.
ATL Scoop, and then whenever they record, they go, ATL Scoop! And that's how they pick it up.
I mean, it's smart.
I just found ATL Scoop this week. That's really
Wow, that's embarrassing for you. All right, look. This one guy, I guess, goes and literally hits every car on the side, just damages the shit out of it. They caught him. But literally, I don't, like, is he hammered? Like,
That's
was he
on
playing
East
ping
Andrews,
pong?
son.
Well, so they show the car at the
That's
very end
on
of this,
East Andrews.
and it was on his driver's side on the front.
I'm
So
trying to show you.
he actually was going the
zoom in?
wrong. He was going down the wrong way, and I would say he just was like going crazy, swiping everybody.
Good for
He
him.
hit like 10 cars.
That's
Get
pretty.
it-
That's
get it
pretty
How
good.
do you not, like, stop the car?
That's what insurance.
You
is
don't
for.
want to, yeah, and you're drunk.
Fuck it.
He's like, yeah,
Fuck
that's right, that's right. And the last one really got the brunt of it because it ramrodded
Damn,
up
dude.
onto the other.
There's crime everywhere. Do you really get no information about the world from anywhere other than your
I don't
phone?
get
She
my
does. I'm gonna t-
newspaper
I'm- let me
on
sound
my
like that.
Let me-
driveway
I don't
and
sound
roam
like that.
Yes,
Let-
you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, not even close.
Yeah, you do.
You would be
Hey.
surprised
Does
at what
that
you
not
sound,
sound
like.
the same?
No, he doesn't.
A
You
little-
sound
he doesn't want
you
to
sound
look
like
at me.
fucking Oliver Twist with a little West Virginia in you.
Yeah.
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 What are you fucking copying him? That's awesome. What is you 3 years old?
20,
Barely.
19, barely.
That's
How old
co-
How old
How
do
old
you
do
feel?
you
That comes
Three.
Yeah.
Sorry.
3.
About to do the copying thing.
I don't really hear it,
Awesome.
but whatever, man. So
Yeah,
you
me
just-
either.
you keep
I used to
going.
live in New Jersey in 2001.
Is that what I sound like?
Yeah, that's
I'll
what.
take that.
No, you don't sound like that. By the way, you sound much more sarcastic than that.
You sound way stupider.
Stupider is not a word. It's more stupid.
No, more stupider. More stupider.
Every time there's a cuss word, just take out Bree saying "stupider's not a word; it's more stupid," and replace the cuss word with that, and then resume the video.
Or go with Bailey's barely.
What we got?
What has changed the most about
Barely.
Atlanta to you other than the fucking lack of crime that you don't see?
The stadiums, I guess. I don't know.
That's a pretty good point.
A lot more people.
There's a lot more people. There's a
There
shitload more people.
I think Atlanta's gotten progressively nicer.
I think so too.
So from in like in you know,
Depends on
like I
what
said,
part.
I'm
Now
40.
Windy Hill Road, it's
No,
a whole
no.
roller coaster.
Bullcrap, it's still better than it was.
Why are you screaming in my ear?
I'm passionate about it.
Loud.
I'm passionate
I live
about
off
Windy,
Windy
Hill.
Hill. Ow.
You live off Windy Hill's stepbrother. You don't live off.
I
Windy
live
Barely.
off Windy Hill.
Eh.
Literally off Windy Hill.
Off it by a bit.
Literally.
How far are you from the stadium?
Do you know where Fox Creek Golf Course is?
I do.
Right across the street from it.
Absolutely know where that is.
So you know that Fox Creek is literally dead center of Windy Hill, correct?
I wouldn't call it dead center, but it's on the very it's
Thank
near
you. Thank
is
you.
that?
Thank you.
Cop Parkway.
You're such a fucking pushover.
Well, no.
God.
Well, to me, dead center would be South Cobb Drive, would be Windy Hill.
South Cobb Drive is way down that way, and then Atlanta Road is way down that way.
I also
so
think
fuck
think
off.
he's single, she's single, so he's gonna agree with every fucking thing she says.
And I'm also in the
That's why I said
20s
he's a
that he likes.
pushover.
I'm not
So-
as young as 25, but I'm close. You know?
22. He's dating a
She's
22.
not
year old.
Sorry,
close.
22.
She's not close.
29,
Is
I
she
believe.
still in college?
No.
Oh.
College. She can't spell college.
Yeah, that's true. We're not dating. We're just hanging out. I mean, it's...
So you're just paying for
Oh my
champagne
God!
for
Hold on,
dinners.
stop. Okay, the next thing I have to ask you about is college. Is how do you think like education in general has changed, and college specifically, and what is the most important thing that you get from college?
Being
Will you
as
hand me another
I
beer, please? Thank
being
you.
as I hate college, I hate school.
Do you hate school or do you hate college?
I hate school. So college falls into the school.
So what do you
category.
think if school's not the most important thing that you get from college, what is the most important thing you get from college?
I don't know, because honestly, when you look at it, when we went into COVID and everybody was on their screens and stuff, and people were like, I don't feel like that was necessary in like elementary school, middle school, high school. I feel like everybody should have gone to school. Like they need the teacher at that point. But when you're in college,
So do you
can
think it's
everything
the
through-
experience?
Yeah, college is the experience. The frat, the sororities, the partying. That's why you go to college. You
And
don't
student
actually
debt.
go to college. Like
A lot of people
flunked
do
out
go
of
to
my
college for school.
I flunked out of my freshman class. It was literally called a freshman class. All you had to do was show up, say your name a couple times, talk about who you were and like why you're here.
You should have finished that
And you
class.
failed? You failed that?
I failed the class because I never went because I was like, fuck it, I don't want to go.
Okay.
It was
What do you
an 8
think?
a.m.
So with the people that go to school for education and become doctors and lawyers and everything
They're
else, they
smart
get a
as hell.
bunch of life experience out of
course.
college. What is the most
No.
important thing that you get from college?
No,
I
they
think they
don't.
don't.
What?
Call any doctor, lawyer, anything. Do you really think they get any experience? No, they're in the books 24/7 or they're
We're
studying.
talking about their
No, they're
undergrad.
not.
Their undergrad number one.
My
and,
best
on
friend
them.
is a lawyer, and he does
yes,
not.
They
and-
absolutely get a
My
lot of
friends are
social
lawyers
experience out of it.
too.
Yeah, they literally have a.
Why don't
social
you
life.
get
I
both?
have a group of lawyers that come to my bar. on
Okay, so
Thursdays.
if y'all both got lawyer
They're
friends, let's
adults.
get them and let's get them to fight.
Mine
My
will
lawyers
win.
are better than your
Texting
lawyers.
mine actually
My
right now.
friends, oh, let's text him right
Like
now.
fight during the phone or fight like in a ring?
No, in a ring.
Yeah, mine will win.
He's from
Mine's
Rockmart.
24 and a state champion wrestler.
Ooh, what about yours?
Like
Cool.
What about yours?
he lives it right now. You know how I know they get a social life? We
he's
just
not a
partied
good-
all day on Saturday.
Hers is probably
The
on an
one
oxygen
day?
tank.
No,
Yeah.
it came in today.
Well, it's relatively speaking. First off,
sure.
one a day, 5 a day, whatever. But what I'm telling you is, yes, they get a lot out of it, socially out of it. Yeah,
You think the experience is the most valuable thing about college?
I do, but I'm in the sales game, and I think that great salespeople were very social in college, and they got the education and did that. So I do, but no.
Do you value the life experience over the education as well?
I also failed out of college, so
It's a difficult choice. It's a difficult answer to give when we've all been in the same place. Like we all decided
Yeah,
to
because
take
we're
the
all
life.
lawyers and doctors and
Oh, it's not even close to what I was saying. We all chose the life experience path over the education path.
agreed.
Every single one of us did.
I
Yeah.
chose that before college.
What about you? Because we did a bunch of cool shit in high school. We were from a place where we went through a lot in high school.
You went to Rome, Georgia.
No, I didn't.
Okay, where are you from again?
Rockmart.
Rockmart. Sorry, I knew it started with an
Same
R.
thing. No, it's not.
So literally, you went mudding every weekend.
No, I didn't.
College is more fun than mudding.
I promise.
Whoa.
you.
I don't know.
Mine-
Mudding's
What
pretty
kind of
fun.
mudding have you been to? No, mudding's pretty fun.
Mudding's
I would
pretty
say
fun.
I would say college is funner though.
Thank you.
My high school life would blow your fucking mind.
My high school life would blow
No.
your fucking mind.
It wouldn't.
It
No,
would.
we would all expect what you're gonna say.
What would you expect?
You were one
Anyways.
dirty pair of
What would
Converse
you say? Bring it. What would you
for
say?
all 4 years of high school.
What do you think my college life was like?
We just said
Wine
how'd you have
coolers
a
and
college
threesomes.
life?
I didn't wear Converse back then. Anyways, next.
Right.
Wine coolers and threesomes was what your college was like.
No.
I'm experimenting.
So what was your
What do you
life
think it's
experience
like?
I was just making a joke, Bree.
Well, fucking explain the joke. Tristan,
I don't have to explain it.
you have to explain the joke for me to laugh.
It wasn't for you.
It was
It was
against
at
you.
me.
It was against you.
It was.
So explain.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna do it.
Because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
He might not.
So how about you tell us your high school experience?
Exactly.
Okay. I'm just kidding.
You took it to college. What was college like for you?
College sucked for me. I hated college. I'd much rather go back to high school
Why?
than I did the year.
Because of school.
No. So when I went to college,
So you hated the experience of college aside from school, but life experience is the most important thing that you get from college.
So I hated school because I hated learning. Even my advisor in college told me to get out of college. She was like, "You're wasting your
God
money."
damn.
Hey,
I've never
Bree,
fired.
you're dumber than hell. Get out of college.
No, she was like, "You hate this place. Like you hate learning."
She
was
stood
like,
up on your first day and was like, all right, everybody stand up in the room. Look in front of you, behind you, each side of you, and then look at Bree. She's the only one that's going to fucking fail.
All right.
I hated college. I hated morning classes, but I love morning classes because you could get them over with. I went to Georgia Southern. I flunked out. I came home. Went to Georgia Highlands. I got my 2-year degree. But Georgia Southern was fun at the aspect of like.
Man,
going
you
to the
dumbed
bars
it
and
up
stuff.
from north to south in Georgia, didn't you? You went all the way over and you got
I've
fucking
been
kicked
all
out
over
everywhere.
Georgia, but I hated.
I failed a school in every county in Georgia.
But Statesboro is, I don't know what it's like now, but when I went back in 2010, it was literally miserable. There was 4 or 5 bars you go to. That was it.
A lot of mushrooms, though.
It was really hot.
It was dry,
As
nasty
fuck.
everywhere. It was.
Gnats
I
everywhere.
mean, it was just fucking miserable. I literally went
And the
for
bar
one
scene and the life
semester.
scene there is not great.
No,
so-
I went there for 1 semester. And I mean, unless you're in a sorority or fraternity at Georgia Southern, then you're not going to have a good time.
Or have a car to go
Well,
to Savannah.
Yes.
Well, to sum up this, we've got a lot of good insight here, actually, from this segment, more than I thought, and I appreciate your insight as well, actually. We've got a
professor.
video to kind of sum up what an honest college tour would be like if you were going on a tour today, kind of what you would expect if
It's all virtual anyway.
if college was honest.
Is it not virtual anyway right now?
It's mandatory vaccinations.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Did you see the Oregon
Hi
dude?
everyone, thank you for joining us on this college
I love
tour.
him.
Now I'm going to start this off as usual with a little canned joke about walking backwards.
I'm loving this already.
I hate this already.
Now as you'll soon see, every college is pretty much exactly the same.
Oh, I know. She's dragged me to 8 schools so far.
I can't wait to get out of the house.
How about a couple boring facts that you could easily look up on Wikipedia?
I know all this information. I've actually already been accepted, and I'm going to mention it a lot.
Oh, one of those.
Yes, my daughter's very gifted, and I'm going to be mentioning that a lot.
Oh, you're even worse.
I'm never getting in here. I'm never getting it anywhere.
Ooh, fun fact, a magazine no one reads actually rated us the #2 best mid-sized liberal arts college in the Northeast, excluding Vermont.
Woohoo! I went here.
I can tell. Up first is our science building.
Oh, wow, that is the ugliest building I've ever seen.
Yes, it is. This concrete monstrosity was built in the 1970s. Everyone's got a derogatory nickname for it, and it's never coming down. Does anyone have any questions? No problem, no one ever does. Now it's time to show off our new state-of-the-art dorms.
Because they're nice.
That's where I want to live when I go here, because I've already gotten accepted.
My daughter's entitled to nice things.
Yeah, there's no way you're living there. It only houses a couple dozen students. Everyone else lives in the tenement buildings across state lines. This is a statue of our school's founder, Thaddeus Quendleton, some old random white guy. Now, every finals period, the students will come and vandalize the statue with articles of clothing in the name of tradition. It's fun.
Ooh, I remember dressing up old Thaddeus. Hey, can I hijack this tour to tell stories of my time here?
I wish you wouldn't, but I'm too meek to tell you no.
Hey, I want to impress my kid.
It's not working. I hate this.
Does anyone have any questions? I'm running out of things to say.
I'm still trying to find myself, and I'm having a hard time, so I need attention. Woo! Woo!
Canned joke to cut the tension.
Polite laughter. Polite laughter. Polite laughter.
And that concludes our tour. Looks like half of you are gone, either from lack of interest or genuinely getting lost. So, are there any other questions?
Actually, I have a weirdly specific question.
I definitely don't know the answer to that, but if this school has taught me anything, it's how to lie convincingly and pretend I know what I'm talking about when I don't. So does that help?
Not at all. But the pressure of being around strangers makes me not want to push the issue.
Perfect. Well, if you think of any other questions, here is my card. You can reach me there.
Thank you. I'm gonna throw this in the garbage.
Of course you are. Good luck finding your car in our parking lot.
Woo! Look at me! Woo!
Prime student.
So with that in mind, with how obviously little we value education and the perception of college today that you get a lot of canned bullshit not a lot of people want to do. How have, on a more exciting note, how have your favorite SEC towns changed?
I don't think that they've changed a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they have. A
How?
lot.
How so?
Athens has specifically a lot.
I haven't been to
Buildings?
Athens
Yeah, no, not
ever.
really buildings. The buildings are constantly occupied and sold by the same type of establishment. The
So how's it
bars have
changed?
But the culture on campus has changed a lot. Like just the idea of what college used to be is very, very different. You know, I went there over the weekend and like the people that are supporting UGA the way that is traditional, like the way that, you know, they're wearing jerseys and they're up early and they're tailgating for the game. And then there's,
That's always been.
yeah, but there's a bunch of people that aren't. There's a bunch of empty seats in that stadium. Like
there's no
there is a bunch of weird shit going on there, man. It's just different. There's a bunch of people walking around with masks on. There's a bunch of people that aren't ever going to the bar. Like it's a very different and unique environment compared to when
What
I
it
was
used
there
to be.
like 5 years ago.
No,
Yeah.
but back in my day, literally when I went to Athens, it was probably one of the most. We went to Magnolia's, and then Bourbon Street Bar, Cloud.
Hedges and 100 proof.
Oh my God, it
Flans.
was so much fun.
Tops.
Dude,
that's
you
literally-
get there
We would
Saturday,
leave Friday night and just like haul ass down there after work and just party all day Saturday and go to Magnolia's for the game. I mean, that shit was insane. And then when I went with my brother, we went to Silver Dollar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still there. They they actually bought the building beside them. They're two bars
What is
now.
it called? It was
It's
like
still
Silver
Silver
Dollar
Dollar?
and something else.
Yeah, Bar South is across the street now. Bar South moved
Yes,
down
but
the
it
street.
was something else with an S. Sand Dollar.
Yeah.
Sand Dollar and Silver Dollar.
Yeah, they bought both of them.
And we used to like go to those bars. But like when I went with my brother, I'm like just in the bar with him. And I'm like, this is just so weird.
I got there Saturday morning, and the energy was absolutely not like
It used to be.
when I was
Interesting.
in school there.
I haven't
You
been
went to
there- I haven't been
UGA?
there
And
in a
I
while,
didn't
so-
think it was me.
You went to UGA?
Yeah. Does that blow your mind?
It does blow my mind. Did
Wow.
you graduate from UGA?
No.
Didn't think so.
We've talked about this several times.
And we've talked about it today.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I think the culture's
Upperclassmen.
changed everywhere though. Like
Everywhere.
every single
Ever
school.
since COVID, I just feel like everything sucks.
My cousins go to UF, and they have become so liberal. It's crazy. Like the most progressive school there is.
Yeah. The most liberal person I know.
Yeah,
That
I am
was a
very
joke.
liberal.
I was gonna say Gainesville's shit, but
I'm very in between
won't.
Republican and liberal. I do
Well,
not choose a
the
side.
Nick, I'm glad that we have a lot of thought about different SEC schools, and we're all fans of different. You're a Georgia fan, right?
that's right.
Well, I'm a Georgia fan as well.
Yeehaw.
Florida fan, Tennessee fan.
About
fan
to
of,
kick
fan
his
of
ass.
literally nothing.
Probably.
Tune in at 7 o'clock to
Pull
watch
up the
Gators
next
beat
tier list.
Tennessee.
I'd say you're going to beat us at least by 21, maybe 30.
Probably.
Your offense has been more efficient than Clemson's this year.
Dude.
Tennessee's offense has been more efficient than Clemson's. We've got an SEC tier list here.
Oh, beautiful.
So I want to rank all of these.
Let's do it.
And I want to do not football related, really. Like we can do it football
You want to
related.
do like
some.
fan related?
No, just like city
Experience,
related.
city.
Experience going there because I've
Gotcha.
had some incredible times at some of these places.
Okay.
Like so, I have love.
LSU
Alabama's gotta be
Ow.
S tier to me.
The top?
Yeah, it's got to be the only one.
Birmingham?
It's got to be the only Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa, sorry.
It's
I'm
got to be
thinking of
the
Birmingham.
only one in S.
I've been to 9 of these.
But I heard Ole Miss is fun as hell.
Ole Miss
Ole Miss is
badass.
fun. Ole Miss is fun. I think Alabama.
Ole Miss ranks up there too.
I think.
actually.
Oh yeah, we had a incredible
Yeah,
time.
I've been there a few times.
Yeah,
It's
I
great.
think Alabama's S.
So what does S mean?
I don't want to
The
put them at
best.
number 1. Can you put them at A? I'm so tired of putting them at
They
the
are-
best.
they are-
It's
it's
fucking
also city, though.
irritating.
It's the best
It's
the best
not
college
though.
environment.
Just bring them down to A.
Why? What's better?
Because I can't stand
Tell me
Alabama
the
being
one that's
on
better.
top all the time.
Then tell me one that's better.
Florida.
No.
On top means they
Incorrect.
should be up there.
God, I'm so irritating.
I mean, I gotta go. Knoxville's fun as hell.
Knoxville's incredible.
It's fun.
I would put Knoxville, Ole Miss, and Athens and Gainesville in A.
Absolutely.
At A.
And damn
Yeah.
near Auburn. I would put.
Auburn's not that.
I haven't been to
they're not-
Auburn yet, but I'm going October 9th.
It's
weekend.
fun. Go to Sky Bar.
The-
It's fun.
I am. We're
Vanderbilt.
Auburn, Georgia game.
You forgot Vanderbilt, Nashville. Come on.
Yeah, Vanderbilt's
Nashville?
incredible.
He's up
Vandy
there.
is so much fun. That goes to S. Bring Vandy
Yeah.
up to S in front of Alabama, please.
But you're
Thank
picking
you.
that just
No
for
chance.
Nashville. You're not
Yes,
picking it for
I am.
Vanderbilt.
Yep,
That's right.
exactly.
But that's a city.
But that's the city.
But the whole.
So we're talking about
the
cities or
whole-
college?
We're talking about SEC
Both.
cities. I
Vandy
mean,
to
but
S.
Both. The college and the city.
I wouldn't put Nashville as S though.
Vandy
as
to
a
S.
city.
Nashville is
What?
the bomb. Nashville is so much better than Tuscaloosa.
Nashville is actually the best city up there
Ever.
as a city.
You're
Yeah,
an
it is.
idiot.
Nashville's no, I'm not.
Have you ever been to
No,
Nashville?
I'm not.
Yeah,
Yes, he has.
Have you ever been to Tuscaloosa?
yeah,
Which one have you had more fun in? And if you say
Tuscaloosa.
that's a f***ing lie.
I have.
Jesus
Well,
Christ,
because we
that's
go
sad.
f***ing do
That's
more of
such a
what was my
lie.
type of.
Okay, but you don't
Look,
see
if you're
girls having bachelorette parties in Tuscaloosa.
You know what
have
you see
them-
girls
you
doing in
see them
Tuscaloosa?
Nashville.
You don't know what you see girls doing in Tuscaloosa, but you see them. Doing
I
a
probably
lot.
see it on TikTok.
Okay?
Like, these shirts from Sheen. This pants are from.
It's like nails on a fucking chalkboard, son. God, your southern accent.
All right, we're getting through this.
All
We're
right.
getting through this. Arkansas is D.
Fayetteville,
Get
Fayetteville's
outta
D.
here.
I was just gonna
Arkansas's
say
D.
Missouri's probably D as well.
Lexington is D to me.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Kentucky's fun. I would put it in C.
Starkville, put that in D.
Kentucky's fun,
You know what's
put
fun
it
to do
in
in
C.
Starkville? Pack up, get the
LSU
out.
sucks.
Yes.
Leave
LSU does
after-
not
yes.
suck.
LSU sucks. I've been to the LSU Florida game. Baton Rouge is horrible.
Dude,
You went there as a Florida.
I
fan.
know, dude. You got to No, man.
Okay, I mean New Orleans as a like
No.
Bourbon Street's fun, but not Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge is fun because it's the look.
To me, Baton Rouge
I'm not a
is a B.
huge. It's a B for sure. It's not because it's not New Orleans.
LSU's a B.
But I will say this. LSU fans and New Orleans fans in tailgating situations are the best fans.
Yeah.
But once you get them in the stadium, they're f***ing awful.
Yeah.
They suck.
They're horrible.
But in their tailgate, pff, they're great.
Florida's A. Georgia.
Gainesville's A, yeah.
A. Ole Miss A.
Mississippi State's down to D.
Vanderbilt's got to be the top of A.
Knoxville's A.
If their
Or
fucking
Knoxville's
football
S.
team was any better,
No,
they'd be
Vanderbilt
S.
goes to S.
Yes, it does.
If you do not put
It
Vanderbilt in
absolutely
S,
does.
I will
All right,
come over there and
Vanderbilt
kick your
does,
ass.
okay. No, Tennessee's A.
This is C.
Yeah.
The Cox for C.
The Cox is C, yes.
Auburn, my friends say it's probably a B. But
I would say Auburn's an A or a B, yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with B.
Yeah, but how many people actually go to? Where is Auburn? In Auburn?
Ole Miss
Yeah.
is an S for sure.
Yeah.
Ole Miss is an S.
Ole Miss is an S. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I would go Missouri is a C.
never been there, so
It's a beautiful campus.
Yeah, it is. The school's pretty cool, and the city's pretty cool. Tennessee's an A. A&M, I've never been there.
No, College Station.
no.
never
But I
been there.
love Texas, so I'm gonna put it in a B.
I bet
C.
it's fun.
I bet it's
B.
fun too.
I would
I bet
go
it's
B.
B.
I bet it's B.
I would go B.
Yeah, I've
Fair.
never been there.
That was
Fair.
fun.
I love it.
As a Texas native,
That's pretty fair.
I love Texas.
I can never tell you.
Dallas and Austin.
I've never been to A&M either.
You think that's pretty fair? I think that's a pretty fair list.
I don't think Tuscaloosa is even close to Ole Miss to Ole Miss or Vanderbilt in funness, and I've been there a bunch.
Not on Saturday.
I've been
man.
there. Yes, I have.
On to play who? As a Florida fan?
No, I'm a Tennessee fan.
Yeah, exactly.
I've had fun there.
As an Alabama fan?
Every time
Never.
every time I've been there, because we go with Alabama fans too, I have a great time.
Every time. Their fans are f***ing nice. Their stadium is f***ing
I'm not-
incredible.
'Cause they
Their
always
campus is
win, why
awesome.
wouldn't
There's
you?
stuff
No,
to
I'm
do.
talking about party. I'm talking about party. The atmosphere to me is is not as good. It's the same as Florida, Georgia, or Tennessee. The same. It's not bad. It's just the same.
Yeah, but all Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama 3 hours before game time on Saturday is better than Ole Miss. Ole Miss after the game is better than them.
Yeah, well, I mean, the bars during the game at Ole Miss are great, and Kentucky because
They're
they're
incredible.
out because they're not at the stadium. They're
Exactly.
at the bars.
Exactly.
How's your hair smell?
Right.
Well,
What we got?
We've ranked our favorite SEC teams. What would be your favorite decade to go to college?
Ooh. If I went in Georgia Southern, I would love to go in the decade that my parents went. I want to because
So
when
like
I
the
went,
80s?
well, probably because my mom and my dad.
How old is
both
your mom
went-
and dad?
She's 50. My mom's 51. My dad's 52.
So they're 70 and 69
Something like that.
year born.
Oh, born, yeah.
Yeah. So they went to college in where? 87?
80s.
So the
But
80s.
when
late
I went,
80s.
they both went to Georgia Southern. But when I went to Georgia Southern, they were like, "Oh my God, this is where this was. This is where this was. Oh my God, this was the funnest part. Oh my God, this is where I rushed. This is where I did this. This is where I did this." So I feel like it was so much more fun back then.
It was probably more laid back for sure.
Yeah.
I bet it was.
It's not like all
not as
Instagram.
fast-paced,
It's
all
not
early
all
2000s.
Instagram and social media now. Like everything. That,
No, I think SEC schools were probably the best in the 80s. And here's why. I'll tell you why. Because there wasn't a better seat, but in the stadium. Now, my living room and my TV is a better seat because it's a
way
badass TV. The TVs back then, you could barely, you know what I mean? So you wanted to go to the game because it was a better seat, no matter where you were in any of these stadiums. And I've been to a lot of these stadiums and watched football.
Yeah.
So
You
I think the
had a
80s,
picture-
for college is the choice
You had
because
a picture in tennis.
you're dazed and confused for the end of high school and then you're in college.
Yep.
Like that's the perfect crossover.
I would
Like,
say 80s.
I would want to go to
Because
UGA
really, literally,
in
if I
1980.
don't get a box seat or a low down seat, 50-yard line, 40-yard line, 20-yard line, whatever, down low, I don't go to the game because I can watch it from a TV and have more fun.
See, about 4 or 5
I
years.
haven't been in the upper deck in a decade.
I don't know, man. Upper deck Georgia Florida game. It is.
It's not bad.
It is fun.
But
man.
Florida, Georgia.
Well, enjoy it because I'm not going to
like,
see up there.
when I went to the SEC game between Alabama and Florida, and you just realize that you like watching it on TV more. Like you can see, like it's just so much easier. It's a clearer view. You
Hell
see
yeah.
what the fuck's happening. They can rewind it. You can understand what's going on.
You can rewind it.
I mean, they replay it,
Yeah, but you can too.
but also we can pause it,
which is awesome.
Yeah. Let me go make a margarita.
Yeah,
real
did
quick,
you ever
come
did you ever
back,
see
pause
the
it.
did you ever see the video about the dome blowing up and the guy was doing he was like 11 Alive or one of the news stations was doing this thing on it, right? He was like, "All right, we're about to do it. It's like 10, 9 and a MARTA
MARTA
bus pulled in front of him.
It was-
and then it pulled away. It was gone.
It was Fox 5, yeah, and they were narrating it, and they didn't even have a person out there.
Yes.
And
They
only-
just had the camera.
They only
I
had
thought
that.
it was
They only
the-
had
I
that
thought it
They
was
one.
they had a guy
they were
narrating it
blowing up the
remotely,
field?
and the
Yeah.
guy was like, "There is a bus. There is a bus in front of the camera," and then they come back and the fucking thing is
Thing's
level.
dead.
Yeah. Then they have to wait and use some other news channel
Yep.
and credit them for the story. Like, oh, we're Fox 5. We're gonna show you CNN's view of the dome blowing up.
But you
Oh,
gotta-
I know that tasted like
I
shit.
would have fucking murdered that bus driver.
You got to think
I'd
the
be like,
person that set
"Run."
the camera up set it up across the street. Like,
Yep.
how about you set it up where the
You couldn't go
traffic's
over
not
there.
going to pass you?
You couldn't go over there. I
I
don't
don't
think.
know. That shit's
You
crazy.
should have done it on
I
top
bet
of a
whoever
van.
was
There
on
were
that
people
bus was like
watching.
fucking.
There were people like
Mwah.
standing outside watching it get blown up.
Yeah. There was a shit.
You pull that video up, yeah. It's hilarious, man. I watched it the next day and I laughed my ass off.
That's fucked up.
So,
Fortnite.
So,
This is by the Weather Channel, by the way.
this is
Yeah,
this was
the
the best
Weather
seat in the
Channel.
house.
yeah, so why not put the camera on the other side?
She stops to watch it too.
And to the fucking ground.
They're all watching it from the MARTA bus.
Y'all saw it in the Westin, didn't y'all?
Look, yeah, we were.
Y'all saw it,
we
didn't
were 30 stories up.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And it's gone.
And that's it.
He says beep, beep, beep.
It's almost a better story than just getting it.
Yeah,
It really almost is. Because I know nobody's Google's watching it getting blown up. Everybody wants to see the MARTA bus video.
Oh yeah.
The Weather Channel is owned by IBM.
Yeah, I knew it was somebody
that.
big.
Yep.
Well, how do you celebrate a win a life win these days over the years? How's it
What kind of
changed? A life win. It's a
Any
win
kind of
in
win.
life.
It could be a football game.
If you care that much.
Yep. It could be a job promotion. It
A
could be
vacation. You buy yourself
great
a piece
deal
of
that you
jewelry.
closed.
Yeah.
I
Anything.
mean, I go shopping all the time, like at least once a week.
Yeah, but is that a life win for you? Do you celebrate that?
I mean,
I
if
think you're celebrating with shopping.
if I'm celebrating, I'm probably drinking. But I don't really have
Drinking
a lot of
what?
life wins here lately.
Wow.
bull jizz.
My life is just pretty stagnant.
You woke up this morning.
That's a fact.
Pretty much.
Get a beer.
How do you celebrate a life win?
I don't.
That's a fucking lie.
I really don't.
Yeah, if you hit the lottery, what would you go do?
Oh, in that case,
Like
I'm
go
gonna
play
go
golf
spend
at the
money.
Jordan.
No, let me tell you what he said. We were playing golf. This was a long time ago. It was 5-6 years ago.
He's got this type of memory too, so he's about to bust your ass.
And he goes
exactly.
And
what
he
you
said, he said, man, and it was one of the big lotteries. It was $400 or $500 million. And he goes, you know what I'd do if I won? I'd buy a golf course. I go, get the fuck out of here. Why would you want a job? I was like, you just won $500 million. I was like, buy a plane and go play golf somewhere every day. You know what I mean? Like, don't lose your money.
He could buy a golf course and then buy people to work for him.
No, you can't do that because
you make money from the golf course. So.
you don't.
Exactly, and
They're
then
not
pay
a
the
lot,
little
man.
peasants.
Not enough.
A golf course is like
Then you
10
pay
to
the
15
peasants.
years ROI. It's a long
But
time.
if you put a bunch into it and then you get like a prestigious type of membership where people are paying you like 30 grand every year to be a member of fucking Morrow's,
Do you
dude,
know-
you
I'll
can
be
make
flying.
money.
Okay, well, you do that, and I'm flying on my $500 million on a jet that's $3 million going to the next course going, see ya. And then you're going to go, can I go with you next time?
And
Because
you're
I'm
gonna
tired of
say,
this
"Fuck."
job.
Yeah, fuck, man, we're going to
No,
Morrow's.
because you're also golf course make money. You're spending money on the gas and the engine and the pilot and the
He
all
is
the
too.
bullshit.
Let me tell-
He's spending
let me
money
tell
on
you
the golf
something.
course like a
He is
motherfucker.
spending a
But that's
lot
more
more
money for the jet.
He's spending a lot more money than me. A lot more money at
You
first.
better get a janky ass
The ROI on a golf course is 10 to 15 years for sure.
You can do that with
you can
500
print
million.
money.
I'm on your team.
You
so
can
let
money
them-
launder at a
yeah,
golf course for sure.
exactly.
So.
But I would be making money.
How about if we win the lottery, me and you buy a golf course, you guys buy a jet. Let's see who betters out.
The
in the end.
first night,
I agree with
you
that.
you win the lottery
I'm not
on
gonna make
September
money.
23rd. What the fuck do you do tonight?
Invest.
Take my
What?
Kids take my kids to gymnastics.
What?
That's what I can always do.
First thing I do is call a lawyer.
Normal shit.
That's exactly what you should do. First thing is you call a lawyer. Second thing you do is call a
So
great,
you're already
a great,
losing money 'cause
a
you're
great
calling a lawyer.
CPA. You're not losing money that way
This
at all.
is literal as we
And then
can
the-
make it. How are
and
you
then the
going to
third-
celebrate?
And
How
then
are you
the
going to
third money,
celebrate?
and the third thing, you change your phone number. And the fourth thing, you get fucked up. You go to Vegas, baby.
I'm going to buy a
Fucked
car
up.
first.
You go to Vegas.
Fucked up.
I'm going to buy a car.
I don't even think I
straight
do that.
off the lot.
I would sit there and I'd appreciate because this is gonna be the last minute that I'm like nothing to do.
I'm
I'm gonna
normal.
sit back, watch TV, kick my shoes off, and be like,
You
you know,
will have 3 prostitutes
No.
in your room in Vegas.
21 maybe.
I don't even like going to strip clubs. I don't. What the hell am I doing with a prostitute?
I like strip clubs.
Up, son.
Yeah, me too.
I'd go to jail.
And be
Happily.
like, fuck you.
Absolutely.
I'll get out
jail.
tomorrow,
I'd pay the
bitch.
cop.
I
I'll
would
buy
be
you,
down
buy
there.
you.
And then the cop steals your lottery
Acting a
ticket.
fucking
Yeah.
fool.
It's like shit. I went to jail. Now I can't find my lottery ticket anywhere.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would hold it down for sure. I mean, I would make it fucking very secure.
Question: if you were in the gas station and you scratched off in the gas station, you saw that you won $1 million in the gas station, would you react or would you go to
No,
your car?
God
I would
damn
walk
it.
right to the car.
God damn it.
Right to the car.
Yeah, for sure.
You're like,
We go straight to Dalton, or where is it? No, it's not Dalton. It's somewhere in Atlanta is where you go charge, or you
Yeah,
go
you
turn
go
in
get the
big
money
ass lottery tickets. I can't remember where it was.
Are you doing the tax fees first, or are you gonna wait?
Fuck yeah, because I know me. Because I know me. First of all,
Go ahead and take them now because you
Fuck
ain't
yeah,
getting it
'cause
later.
You ain't getting them later.
This
Oh,
this would be the
God.
best time to win because you actually walk in there and wear a mask, and then nobody really know who you are except for your name, and then you don't have to worry about being all over the damn internet.
That's a good
True.
point.
That's pretty true.
Good point.
That's pretty fucking true. Well, how has recovery changed?
It's harder. That's for sure.
Is it?
It's a day. It's,
What do you do?
it's-
How do you handle your hangover?
Well, I go to IV. I go get an IV now because I'm
He
part
lives
of a
by
club.
it. He lives by it.
So I go get an IV, relax a little bit, drink some canned water.
Well,
'cause
first
they
of
do
all,
canned
what is
water.
that occasion where you get really fucked up?
I think it's for me. It's not and it's not an occasion. It's just that's the day it happens.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm having
Like you
fun.
don't plan it; it
Nah.
just happens.
Not these days. I don't.
Well, I do kind of.
I
don't get I still don't go out with my friends and get super fucked up though. I would have to be
the
like
days that I choose not
because
to get
I'm a
drunk
smoker.
is
I
when
guess
you get more fucked up, and the days that you want to go out and get fucked up, you can't get fucked up. So Saturday, I was not planning on it. I was in a bad mood in the morning. I was just miserable. I went to the game. We almost fucking beat Alabama.
Literally,
it's a great game.
Congrats, by the way.
It was a great
Thank
game.
you.
Holy shit!
Beautiful game. All of a sudden, next thing I know is I'm waking up at 2:00 in the afternoon on Sunday, and didn't go to bed till like 4. Woke up at 2:00 in the afternoon, and I laid in bed all day. I watched a whole season of Grey's Anatomy in bed, and I ordered Zaxby's for lunch and Firehouse for dinner. Uber Eats, another $100 just on Uber Eats, but it was totally worth it.
What is an
For
occasion?
sure.
But if you're like wedding or anniversary, bachelor party, you getting super fucked up for that?
I have to plan the days because, like, if I know that, for example, we went to Tulum for my friend's birthday party. The first day that we got there, we didn't. God, it was a nightmare getting there.
Turn your mic a little.
It was a nightmare getting there. Complete nightmare getting there because we flew into Cancun and it's about an hour and 45 to 2 hour drive to Tulum from Cancun. Well, there was a huge protest in the middle. There was a huge protest. We're almost there. Huge protest in
Mexico?
At a crosswalk. So you had to take a left to get to Tulum, and it's about a 4 miles from that crosswalk to get to Tulum.
No, Trump was down there protesting about the wall.
I don't feel like it's a protest. I feel like it was a migration.
It was all the Tulum locals. They were all protesting because I guess
the White Devil was down there?
No. It was everybody. The cartel was kicking all the locals out of their houses and just kicking them out to break down their houses to build resorts, build everything in Tulum because clearly it's bringing in more money.
Yeah.
And so they're all protesting. They blocked off a 4-way. We couldn't get out. So my Uber driver hopped over the curb, reversed down the other way because you can't, there was no traffic coming the other way. So he hopped over, backed up as close to the protest as possible. We all had to get out with our suitcases, walked about 1.5 miles into Tulum, and we're like, fuck this. It's 90 degrees. We're in the end of July. We're like, hell no. So we stop at a bar. We're like, just give us a drink. We need a drink, water, something. Haul down 2 taxis, finally get to our resort. And where was I going on the story? What were we talking about?
This is the worst story ever.
No, what were we talking about?
Celebrations.
Yeah,
celebrations.
And then recovery. So you said I got to plan the days.
Yes. So then the next day we had to wake up at 7 a.m. to get ready to go on the yacht day. So at that point, when you get there, you want to party.
You had me a yacht day.
Yeah.
No, you want
in.
Yeah, you want to party though the first day because you just got there. You want to have fun, get drunk, whatever. But I had to control myself because I know if I went hangover central, I'm not going to wake up till 2:00 in the afternoon the next day. So I was like, I'm on vacation, have to chill. Took a couple shots of tequila. We went to bed early, woke up for 7 a.m. Yacht day, got hammered. Don't even remember that night. It was a great / horrible night. Sloshed. Went to bed, woke up the next day, kept partying. But at that point, it just depends on where you are.
I pushed a dude off a booze cruise my senior year in Cancun. And
my story is boring?
Yeah, this one's better. So I was like, I was with Bonfors. We didn't know the dude too well. And I was like, hey, I'm about to push him off the booze cruise. It's going like 30 miles an hour. It's not going real fast. And he was
I'm going to kill my friend.
And I literally ran and hit him on it, and I was like, oh my God. And he just fell in, but he grabbed a rope from big, so he was flopping in the ocean. They had to stop the boat, and then the teacher came in and was like, you did that on purpose. I swear to God. And I was drunk. I was like, I didn't do it on purpose. He's okay. Get up here, buddy. Get up here. So he gets up there and we're laughing at it and that's over, right? About 3 years later, I get arrested for something. I don't even know what. And, I am in jail, and then the next morning they're bringing breakfast out, and this guy was a jailer, and he didn't give me a breakfast.
God damn.
Wow, what a small world,
Fucked
man.
up.
Wait, that's not that small. I was in Palm County, so he got a job with the jail, and then he was like, oh,
Mr. Worthy.
Hey, pull my tray back. And I just started laughing. Everybody in there was like, what did he give? I was like, I pushed him off a boat in senior year.
So maybe not small world. Coincidence would be a better.
I mean, you could have killed him.
No way.
He got sucked on. As soon as you push him off the water, pulls him under the boat.
Well, the booze
fucking
cruises, they don't go out
dead.
too far. I mean, it's
No,
It
and
doesn't matter about the fucking water. It matters about the boat and the engines and the propellers.
no, I wouldn't have
Dead.
pushed him that close. He went off to the
Dead.
side, man. He went off
It
the
depends
side.
on how far you pushed him.
I wouldn't have killed him. I pushed him.
I would have killed you too. I would have taken back your tray too. I'd been like, "Fuck you."
Dude,
Well, he did.
do you
and I
know his
didn't
name?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Say it with your chest.
I am
No,
not.
don't.
I am not.
Let's hawk him down and bring him on the podcast.
From what I understand, he got fired from that job sometime later for giving inmates stuff that he shouldn't be giving them. From what I understand,
Probably our type of guy.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Something. I don't know what it was.
We should
but
bring him on the
that's-
podcast.
What's that
One of them.
called?
Hawking me down.
No, what's it called? When...
Suitcasing?
No.
Yeah. That's what it's called.
Prison wallet?
No, what's it called when you give something? What's
Contraband.
contraband?
That's
Thank
it.
you.
Love it.
You do contraband, but you get it in on your prison wallet.
Well, that's what I got for today. We're pretty Atlanta. College has changed a lot. Life's changed a lot. Celebrating.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Eric, thanks for coming on, man.
man, thank
Soup
y'all.
sandwich.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Moneybag Yo's at the Coca-Cola Roxy. Seethers at Tabernacle both Friday. Atlanta State Fair starts at Atlanta Motor
What's
Speedway.
a Tabernacle?
Seether.
And question: if
wanna go.
Coca-Cola is number 6, then why do we call it the Coca-Cola Roxy? Why don't we call it the fucking Home
Because they paid
Depot
for it.
Roxy?
Because they paid for it.
That's
Yeah.
annoying.
Challenge Home Depot to
Why
go
am
buy
I
it,
number
bet they do.
6?
They could.
Well, the Falcons play Washington at home Sunday.
Great, we're gonna lose. So
Yeah.
next.
For sure.
Probably.
But Florida does play Tennessee at 7:00 on Saturday.
Which
so
they will win.
Fuck you.
Oh, they will win.
Yeah,
For
they
sure.
will.
There's no
Oh,
doubt
I
about
know. We almost beat Alabama by 2 points. You don't think we're about to smear your ass?
it. Well,
Like fucking cream cheese on a bagel.
almost beat Notre Dame and then lost to
Cream cheese on a
Jackson.
bagel, baby. We're about to smear you.
See, that was an incredible game against Alabama,
was.
though. It really was.
Thank
See y'all guys.
Yep. So, Soup Sandwich on TikTok. Let us know how you solve your hangovers in the comments, and see you next week. Another Soup Sandwich.
Bye.